35 comics now, so I'm so curious to see how the TV series is going to take it. Are they going to follow the comic series, or are they going to go off on their own stories? And plus, having the different cliques that each one of you guys are in is, you can even do your own specials. So.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Well, Rick Remender is our head writer. He is producing, and he's also the showrunner. So, come on.
Yeah.
That tells
And he's
you
in charge.
a
It's his
lot
show.
about how close we're staying to the story.
Yeah.
He wants to stay that close.
Absolutely. That's the goal.
Yeah, and at the same time, he wants to give people something that they might not have gotten from the comics. Because this is a different medium.
Yeah.
So we're being true to the comics, but being true to his vision if he had a different medium. He doesn't.
Yes.
Right.
And you can delve deeper into the background of each character.
Exactly.
So that's what I'm super interested in.
We're
and like
doing
I
that.
said, this school is so phenomenal. I mean, can you tell us a bit about the school?
Well,
School's dope.
it's dope. It's dope.
Yeah, it's frightening. It's in some ways
But
warm.
aren't all
gives you the
schools
vibe.
kind of like
Yeah.
I in high school I was like
Everyone's got their own corner, their own clique.
Yeah.
Even the people who are cliqueless have formed a clique.
yes.
So there's a place for everyone who feels like there's no place, and it's so real, but mixed with all this fantasy on top. It's great.
Yeah.
Your characters each kind of have really intense kind of origin stories, and how much are we going to get to explore that from each of you? Is everybody going to kind of get their chance to tell their story?
That's the goal.
That's
yes.
the goal.
We haven't gotten the rest of the scripts yet, but that's what Rick really wants to do. He wants to really unpack all of these characters.
Yeah.
Now that we have a TV show, we have more time, we have more things to do, so that's the plan, definitely. And we are digging into our characters so much that I so look forward to tell Maria's backstory.
Especially
oh my God, that's so
there's a lot going
beautiful
on.
and heartbreaking and empowering at the same time. I'm looking forward to that, for sure.
Can you tell us about your characters' favorite classes, maybe, and how much do we see this class element, or is it mostly outside of the school?
I think we're going to see a lot of classes, and we don't have the normal classes like regular high school. We have like Poison 101. We have combat fight, all these
Black
things.
arts, all this stuff.
Yeah. I think Saya's character is definitely. I want to say her favorite classes are all of them. She strives to be the valedictorian.
Yes.
Yeah.
She strives to be best. So she's. I think she's always one that probably has her hand up.
Oh,
trying to
absolutely.
answer everything.
The annoying student.
I know. I know.
There was an exam.
I know. That student's the worst.
Yeah.
Same here. I think for Maria is Sambo. I think she really likes to prepare herself for what she's got planned that I can't reveal to those who haven't read the comic. So yes, martial arts probably for her.
I have to be really specific about how I answer this question, but really would give people the perception that his favorite class is any sort of physical combat martial arts. And he's not to be messed with, and he loves any time that people are reminded of that fact.
Yeah.
I love your character's background, by the way, especially in the comic book series. There was the whole thing where there was this rumor where at a young age you killed a few people, and it turns out that you didn't, and it was something that your family brought up so that you could have this rep, so that you can be this person, and you're actually very kind.
Yeah.
And can you tell us a little more about your character and what you've evolved into?
Well, Willie's reputation is something that's extremely important to him, and he really takes advantage of his reputation and his innate desires to avoid confrontation. But at the root, it's something that I think a lot of people will definitely not just connect to, but will be inspired by. And I'm just grateful to be able to bring that character to life. But that's definitely stuff that we will for sure unpack throughout the rest of the season.
And just talking with you right now, I see why you're this character.
Right?
I'm charmed right now.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot Willie and I have in common, and there's a lot that we don't. And I'm excited to dive in and see the differences and similarities.
And your character has a very iconic scene in the pilot where you ride in on a motorcycle, and it's almost frame by frame the same thing in the comic book series. Can you tell us a little bit about the vehicles and things that you had to do in the series, and maybe some of the new stuff you've had to do that you haven't had to do before?
Well, I've never ridden a motorcycle in my life because my parents would kill me. So that was a very exciting experience for me. You know, granted, I have wonderful a stunt double who actually does a lot of the, you know, driving because it's dangerous, and she's a pro and I'm not. I can barely ride a bike, like a bicycle, but I'm thrilled that my character rides a motorcycle. I think that's like the sexiest thing in the world.
It is.
So dang cool.
And I remember like when I like mounted the motorcycle the first time and like was like looking at the crew, I felt really cool. I was like, yeah, that's right.
Like, I made it.
I made it. No, but yeah, she gets all the fun gadgets, the motorcycle, the katana, everything. So I'm so stoked.
Yes.
I sure hope we get some more of that. Like
Oh, we
motorcycle
will, for
action.
sure.
Yeah.
You were natural on that, by the way, from what I saw. So
Thank you.
great
I
job.
was feeling like hot shit. So yeah.
and your character too. There's something, I'm not sure, poison or something with the beautiful fan
I know. The
sequence
fans
that I saw.
Yes, and they're really heavy, and they're both. So I mean, there are two of them.
Yes.
So I had to really rehearse the dancing for the pilot with the real fans, and my hands were bleeding at the end of the night. They're pointy. They have, how do you call that? Blades?
razor?
Yeah, blades.
Razors.
Like razor
Yes.
blades or something?
So that was dangerous and fun.
Wait, there's
And-
real razors on those?
Well, not real in mine,
Okay.
but
Hey, real
yeah,
from
let's
Maria,
say yes.
Yeah.
I actually brought one here, but
Like a fan.
a fan, but
She knows how to
Benedict
work it,
took
too.
it.
It's been hot.
Yeah, I'd like to use that too.
It's really, really cool.
Yeah, and she's a very just a fluid character with the way that she dances. But what's interesting is in the comic book series, they kind of hint to almost like, I'm sorry to say this, but a disorder in some way, and I'm not sure that they talk about that in the series.
Yes.
They do?
Yes,
Ah.
she's bipolar, and we do talk about that.
Wow,
Yes.
that's amazing.
It
And
is
that's something
amazing.
that a lot of people would love to see and connect with.
I am so grateful to be able to portray this role. I think she's a real human being, and I know her. I know that woman. I've been that woman, and I'm really glad that I get to bring this comic to life along with my peers.
I'm not sure how much you guys can talk about, but I know that eventually there's some tension between your two characters.
yeah.
Is that something
Yep.
that we're going to get to this
For
season
sure.
at some point?
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yes.
We're working on that.
I know. And you know what sucks is like we live super, super close. We're really great friends, and we actually genuinely love each other.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be an interesting experience, like taking ourselves out of that.
I know.
But
It's gonna
I
be.
love it.
I think our friendship is gonna make that even better.
I agree.
Because there's gonna be real emotion there.
Yeah.
So.
Absolutely.
So speaking on the mental health and take a look at the cast, and this is a very diverse cast
Yes.
for a comic book like sci-fi show. Is it how does it feel to be being able to portray like a different type of main character that people haven't seen before?
Well, something that Rick really stressed to us is when he wrote this, it wasn't his intention to be diverse. He just wrote truth. This is how the world looked. This is how his world looked. And I think that that's an important part of this that I really like people to understand. We're not out here trying to champion some message. This is just how it is. And we're reminding people of how it is. And being a part of something like that is exciting. Particularly for me, I first read the sides. And I remember looking at it saying, oh, this is training day. This is great. I'd love to do that. Then I go in and I get into the depths of Willie's character. This is so contrary to the typical African American gangster. It's just an honor to be a part of something like that. So, this man telling this story, he's just speaking truth. And that's one of my favorite parts. And that's why it's diverse. Because it's how it is. America looks like this.
I love him.
I love him. He's
Y'all too.
the
Can
best.
you stay here?
Sweet. Y'all sweet.
Guys,
Time to go? Okay.
Thank you so